9 3/4. Good Thursday. I was going to make a steak earlier today. I put it off. I made a sub sandwich. And I have to cook the steak because it was one of those yellow sticker steaks. $16 cowboy steak. Cut the bone off it. Ribeye. But it was already expiring when I froze it, and it's defrosted, and I have to cook it. Okay, so here we've got our 9 3/4" Guardian Service. I love this pan. Why am I showing you this? Remember this handle? This handle fits this perfectly. It is snug. I close it, and there's no play. It's a beautiful thing. All right. Here's my 12". One, there's a little wobble. That bums me out. There's a tiny little bow here. But that's okay because it actually sits stable on my coil. Probably because the coil has that opening in the center. Handle. In. Close. Why? It fits perfect on a 9 3/4. It's possible that this handle fits another 12" just fine, but not this one. But we're still going to use the handle. And we're going to cook a ribeye today. I bought this because it was just so clean. There was very little cleaning to do. Right in the center here, if you look at enough Guardian Service pans, you might see some with some little scratches right in the middle, and I think that's where the labels were, and they scratched them off. Same thing with this one. When I bought this was sold as new, but it had some deep little marks in the middle. I sanded it down a little bit. You can, whatever. Let's make a steak! See if it's pink. Can't tell. That looks a little overcooked to me, but it's pink. I think we have to try this. Avocado and mashed potatoes. It's different. I like it, but it's different. Let's try some of it with the meat. That's yummy. No, that's pretty nice. This is perfect. I'll finish dinner. We'll come back and we'll talk about Guardian Service one last time. Next, I have really come to love Guardian Service, even with the goofy handle. Let's talk about the handle for a quick second. I did find a handle where this front scooped down, and I thought it would tighten up the space on here. Even though this scooped down, the lower latch seemed to be further down, so there was a wider gap. It was actually worse. Plus, the seller, notice how this is one piece, and the handle I received was two pieces, and it was missing a screw. I had to return it. What a nightmare that was! If I can just find another handle. If this didn't slope down as much, I think the handle would tighten up. Maybe I can make a wedge. Either way, these are beautiful pans. And my 9 3/4 at present is my favorite steak pan. The tall sides, it's like a heat bowl. It just contains the heat, cooks that steak beautifully. Guardian Service. Hey, thanks for joining me this Thursday. You know what I'm going to say? What am I going to say? Thanks for watching.